Hello, this is Robert with Engineered Efficiency. In this lesson I'm going to be giving you an overview of the Autodesk Cartogramma utility. To get started, I've already opened a drawing called Cartogramma Overview. This is located in Module 1 of this course. To access the Autodesk Cartogramma utility, we go into the Tools space. We're going to come down to the Toolbox tab. I'm going to select the tab. Under Subscription Extension Manager, we're going to see Cartogramma Utility for AutoCAD Civil 3D 2014. If you do not see this utility here, you need to download it off the Autodesk subscription website. The Cartogramma utility is a graphical representation of earthworks in a designed area. Location and quantities of cut and fill areas are precisely determined. So if I expand out this utility, we have 5 different options in here. We can create a cartogramma, we can edit a cartogramma, we can split a cartogramma, refresh a cartogramma, and erase a cartogramma. So if I'm going to create a cartogramma, in order to create a cartogramma, I need a boundary here. So I'm going to just draw a boundary around my surfaces. I'm going to come back into the tool space and I'm going to right click on Create Cartogramma and I'm going to select Execute. Under Input Data I've got ground surfaces e.g. I'm going to change my design surface. I'm going to select a boundary, so I'm going to select the icon here and select the boundary. I'm going to pick my start point, my origin, so I'm just going to pick a location here. My method, I'm going to leave it on triangles. My side length is going to be 20 feet. And I'll leave the hatching as is. I'm going to click OK. It's going to show me some hatching and some text here. So if I zoom into one of these squares, so there's my grid here and it's a 20 by 20. The text you see in the middle is the volume. There's text up in the corner here of each grid. The upper text is the proposed, the lower text is my original ground, and the blue text is the difference between them. So that's what a cartogramma is. We have the ability to edit this cartogramma. We could split the cartogramma cells, and what that allows us to do is we can split one of these cells using a break line. So we might want to find out the volume on one side of the line and the volume on the other side of the line, but still in the same grid. Refresh the cartogramma allows me, if I make any changes to this graphically, moving text around, updating hatches, I can refresh it and it sets it back to original. And the last thing we can do is we can erase the cartogramma, because all of this information is individual entities. And by selecting the Erase Cartogramma, I'm going to right click on Erase Cartogramma and execute. At the command line it says select your cartogramma. I'm just going to pick some text and there you can see it's deleted that. This concludes this lesson on the overview of the Cartogramma utility.